Taurus, got a reading for you today. Started doing individual astrology signs. Never thought I'd be doing it, but hey, we here. Earth energy is pretty heavy today, so doing all the earth signs. Already knocked out Virgo, Taurus. Let's see, Taurus. Total. You need to be saving your money, man. The summer's coming up. Everyone's trying to lose weight and have their summer bodies and things like that. So just like I told the virgin who's all into her body, Virgo, you know, a lot of Taurus people that I've come across in my lifetime have always had an issue with their weight, whether they thought that they were too skinny. There are thin Tauruses out there, or, you know, Venus. Venus is all about being sexy and all that type of stuff. So there are indeed very sexy and sensual Tauruses out there. That's your embodiment. That's you being in your full, standing in your natural power. And sometimes we hold weight. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, planets are indeed sometimes have their own, what do you call it? The little thing around the planet. But I don't know. Best thing I would say for Taurus, save your money, dog. So let's see what's grounding you today. Dang, Taurus, why are you so silent, bro? The mountain does not move and the mountain does not speak either. Okay, so what's grounding you guys today? 10 of Cups, or is that 9 of Cups? Yeah, 9 of Cups. Why are your hands crossed like that? Like, are you trying to be to yourself right now? That's why you're so silent? I mean, you seem happy. Could be happier. The 9s are about finalities. 9s are about similar to 6s. 6s are victories coming out of difficult situations, but 9s are for me in cups and emotions and love. That means you have reached a certain point of happiness, emotional fulfillment, whether you found that within yourself or with other people. I mean, you seem very silent and quiet today, Taurus, like. But, you know, I know a lot of Tauruses that are like that, though, you know. And I mean, they're very strong silent types for whatever reason. And then once you break down their, you know, whatever walls they have up for themselves, they start to talk a lot. Like, they have a lot to say. Slow moving energy, I guess. But let's see, Toro. What does the Rider-Waite Tarot has to say to you? Empress, standing in your Empress energy. Again, Taurus is also, you know, is ruled by Venus. So every astrology sign is also ruled by a certain planet as well. For Venus, it would be Taurus and Libra. So she's very sexy, right? The Empress. Everyone wants the Empress. She dresses in all white. She has a crown. She has a scepter. How did she become the Empress? Power. She knows a lot. She's done a lot. She's seen a lot. She spoke to everything, every living person and every living creature in existence. And she's still getting better over time. She's a goddess. Strong silent type. Sometimes people may say that. Sometimes a woman can be so beautiful that she does not have to say anything. So, you know, the energies are interesting. No matter if you're a man or a woman, you have a lot of power here when this card pops out. Someone that's very divine, or at least people see you as a divine being. Empress is very powerful. And then we have, why are my cards upside down? And then we have the Six of Pentacles, Earth energy. Standing in your power, like I said, saving your money. You may be even giving out donations and tips and things like that. When you have an overabundance, you are able to do things like that. You see holding the merchant scale or the Libra scale, or the scale of balance. Again, people think that this is like you're supposed to weigh yourself on things like that. Indeed, back when people were bartering and things like that, they did weigh like gold and silver and stuff like that on these things. It's also a symbol of law, a symbol of power, a symbol of duality. Venus, and even Virg. I just did Virg's reading. If you look at the picture of some interpretations of Virgo, they're holding a Libra scale. So, you know, you have that in common. All the earth energy, all the earth signs are very in tuned physically. You're very physically gifted. So yeah, definitely some abundance coming in here. Wheel of Fortune. Bro, how many times did I say save your money? Taurus, save your money, or have fun spending it. You know, what's the point of having all that money and you're just not doing anything with it? Like, you know me, like, money comes and goes. Like, I don't place an overvalue on money because I know money corrupts. You know, again, I learned from a few great people. Money is like fire. You know, we use fire to cook our food. What happens when you misuse fire? You, instead of feeding your family and keeping your family warm, you end up burning down your house. You burn your whole life down with money and drugs and things like that. But this is not a negative reading. This is actually a pretty good reading for someone wanting to be the silent type today, Taurus. But, you know, I've always known Taurus to be very the strong, silent type, very beautiful people, very abundant people. I can tell you so many different stories. Ruled by Venus, of course. So Venus is going to make sure that you're taken care of. Like, how much money did you say you need today? And it's not about the money. Work for what you get as well. Don't insist that the universe, that people just give you something just because you think you deserve it, or you're the most beautiful, or whatever the case may be. I've known a lot of Taurus to go to the gym and work out a lot, get their body right. That Venus energy, that goddess energy, that empress energy, getting your body right for traveling. You got time to talk. Building a business, you got time to talk. All right. So very interesting reading today, Taurus. Let me pull a few more cards. We got the Ten of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Four of Swords. So too much thoughts going on in your head. That's probably why you're not speaking. Probably can't get that visionary stream of consciousness going. Some people don't know how to communicate on certain days. Get out of this type of energy here. Five of Wands, making a change, or maybe you do need to make a change. There's people fighting here. They should be working together. They all have their own rods, their own scepters, their own wands. They all individually have their own strengths and talents, but they are fighting with each other. Could be a group of friends debating with each other. You know, there's nothing wrong with debating with each other. Bringing forth your own ideas, your own creativities, your own passions and things like that. Telling stories about telling stories. But sometimes it can get a little annoying sometimes when you have too many thoughts and too many opinions revolving around. You know, like I said, we need leaders sometimes. You know, it's that way for a reason. We have a hierarchy for a reason. But take a rest. Take a nap. Relax. Try meditation. You know, meditation does not have to be an hour of you sitting Indian style. Meditation could just be you just taking the time, a few seconds or a few minutes out of your day to gather your thoughts. Tell yourself something nice. Do something nice for yourself. Don't force yourself into situations where people have too many opinions about what you're doing. But that's going to be your reading, and that's probably why you're being such the strong and silent type today, Taurus. I don't know. But be safe. Save your monies. Enjoy your monies. It was a good reading for you today. Got to do the next one, Capricorn. Catch you on the next one.